put up concrete barriers ahead of the controversial free speech rally on the Boston Common, and the goal is to keep two sides separated. But some say a large turnout of counter-protesters could draw more attention to the protesters than they would otherwise get. WBZ political analyst John Keller is here with a closer look at both sides of that debate. You know, a lot of you are saying, why are you talking so much about this? But people know both sides are going to show up.
Well, look, Paula, there's an old saying that dates back to the anti-Vietnam War movement of the 1960s. What if they gave a war and nobody came? Well, as we look ahead to Saturday's rally, I'd say that question has rarely been more relevant.
Interacting with these groups just gives them a platform to spread their message of hate. They recommend that people should not confront these rallies. So we're urging everyone to stay away from the Common.
Ignoring a problem has never made it go away. And so I think it's an obligation morally, but more so as a community member, to stand up and resist it.
Two contrasting strategies for dealing with fringe actors craving publicity that makes them seem more important than they really are.
I have a dream.
As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. showed us, rallies and marches can be a valuable show of support for a cause, forcing the powers that be to pay attention. But when a rally draws flies, like this pathetic effort by Curt Schilling last year on City Hall Plaza, it can send a powerful message of failure and irrelevance.
I'm a black woman living in Roxbury, and I don't have the privilege of, ignoring this problem.
Fair enough. But is a boycott of Saturday's rally ignoring the problem or putting it in context? You know, organizations that spend most of their time countering hate groups have a pretty consistent message on this, Paula. They advocate engagement with the public and the media to expose and isolate the haters. But, you know, it's worth wondering if direct engagement does that or just gives them the media exposure they want.
And what if you're just a concerned citizen who's watched what has been on TV this week, and they just want to do something?
Yeah, absolutely. I understand that. That's commendable and altruistic. But look at the nature of the people who are going to be speaking, of who you're protesting. They're a bunch of internet trolls. They're nobodies. All of a sudden, by showing up, by the very nature of the tension between the two groups, you're going to elevate their stature and, like I say, give them the publicity, which is their whole reason for being.
Maybe ignoring them would send a big message.
I think this is one time where it would, yeah.
Right, John Keller, thanks.